Trustee President Lola Brooks said this decision was too important to rush, and most of the trustees agreed.
Trustees, we've heard many concerns about reopening schools at this time. Given our current health data and recent guidance from the governor, Superintendent Jara and I are both recommending the board not take action on the plan at this time.
That's what CCSD Board of Trustee President Lola Brooks said after administrators went over a detailed plan to switch to hybrid learning. It's not what community members were expecting, but it turns out it is what most of the trustees wanted.
Although it is a very detailed presentation, I don't think at this point that it's sufficient.
Earlier today, I emailed Superintendent Jara a request to delay the vote, and I didn't receive a response. So I was a little nervous, but I'm very happy to know that I wasn't the only person with that idea.
That was going to be one of my recommendations, is that we table this.
Not everyone was happy with the decision. Trustee Chris Garvey said she was disappointed they were pushing back the vote, considering the plan is a living document and it can change as information evolves.
I'm very disappointed that this board is not willing to start the work by putting their name on it, by saying, we know it's not perfect, we know it may not happen, and that things can change, but we're not going to stand in the middle of the road looking both ways, waiting for a car to hit us.
Community members filled up nearly 800 pages of public comment ahead of the meeting Thursday. The majority were against returning to the classroom.
This decision is too important to rush.
Now that trustees have more time, they want to see some changes in the next proposed hybrid learning plan, like more information on how contact tracing will work or how PPE will be distributed to staff. Brooks suggested reframing the plan as a series of steps instead of specific dates so people don't get their hopes up. But the biggest concern, students' mental health.
I fear that we have basically committed all of our children to be in isolation for the rest of the school year, no matter what comes through.
So the district did vote on one item, COVID-19 testing and monitoring for CCSD employees on a voluntary basis. It passed 4-3. The district will work with the Teachers Health Trust, and that funding comes from the Federal CARES Act. So it's no secret that families are struggling with distance learning. A few trustees said the district should also focus on improving what's happening now instead of just looking ahead to hybrid learning. The board did not say when they will actually vote on returning to the classroom, but there are only 2 meetings left this year before 3 new members join the board. So it could be some new faces making the final call. I'm Kyla Gaylor, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.